morning. Good morning. I washed me a bunch of broccoli this morning. It came already like this, but it's, look how big the things are. We can't get that in our mouth. I'm going to make a broccoli casserole this morning. I usually put mayonnaise in it, but I'm out of mayonnaise. So what do I always tell you to do? Use what you got, darling. Use what you got. And I've got what I've got, so I'm going to put it in my pan. But the first thing I want to talk to y'all about is my third cookbook. Now, I just know that some of you out there don't have this. You do not have it. Let me tell you, it's got over 100 recipes in it. All mine, all tried and true. It's got stories all in it. You're going to enjoy the stories. There is not one single page in this book that doesn't have a colored picture on it. Full color picture. Let me just show you something. It doesn't matter what page you are on. It's got full color in it. It's wonderful. I have written so many stories in it that you're going to enjoy reading. And it's just a wonderful book. And I want you to order it for your friends and family and yourself. And it's a keepsake, I'm telling you. And what I did on this is I put non-glossy paper on this. And the reason I did that is because I want you to write in your book. I want you to write in. I want you to, like if you cook this recipe right here, creamy cheese grits, this one right here. If you do this, I want you to write down up here in the top when you cooked it, how it turned out, what you're going to do differently next time, how the family enjoyed it, and then here's the story down here at the bottom that I've written. You're going to love the book. All you've got to do is go to BrendaGanttBook.com. That's it. And that you're going to Hoffman Media is who you're going to. I do not sell it on Amazon. I do not sell it in stores. I only sell it at Hoffman Media out of Birmingham, Alabama. They were my publishers, and so that's what I'm doing. And so, BrendaGanttBook.com, and I'll also put you a phone number in there. If you use the phone number part, remember, they don't open on, I mean, you know, it's a business, so they don't open on every day. On the weekends, so you'll have to, you know, do it tomorrow on Monday or Tuesday or whatever your tomorrow is. And if you want these by Christmas, you're going to have to go ahead and order and get it in. And then if you're buying it for somebody else, you might want to send them a little card saying, hey, your Brenda Gantt cookbook is on the way. I'm cutting off the ends of these, and the reason I'm doing that is because sometimes the end where they cut it off is not that good. So I'm just going to put this all in here, and I'm going to show you what else we're going to put in here today. All right, let me get these cut up, and I'll be right back. Okay, we've got all our broccoli cut up in little pieces and little bite sizes. And I don't want you to, I don't have to grease the bottom of mine. It never sticks. But it could be because I'm using glass. I don't know. I don't cook in those throwaway things. All right, so here's what we're going to do to put our topping. We're going to take 1 can of, this is your broccoli cheese soup. Broccoli cheese soup, and I'm going to put it in there. Now, remember, I always put a little mayonnaise in mine. You've got to have something in there, but I do not have any mayonnaise, so I'm going to use sour cream because that's what I happen to have today. It's about a half a container of this. There we go. I'm going to stir that up good. This makes it really creamy. Stir that up. We're going to mix in 1 egg in it. You don't need any salt or pepper because this stuff's already salted and peppered. Okay, I'm going to mix in a little cheese with it. And no, I've never made it like this before. You know why? Because I've always had all my ingredients. But today I don't have all my ingredients. So I'm going to just make it up as I go. I'm going to put some cheese in it. If you don't have that kind, use another kind. If you've got mayonnaise, use mayonnaise. Whatever you've got. Make your broccoli casserole. You get this red rind off of here. See, that's fabric on the back of it. It's like a cheese. That's why they call it a cheesecloth. It's thin, thin, thin. Make sure I got all of it off. I don't want to grate up any fabric in my cheese. Yep, I got it all. All right, so where's my grater? Right here. I don't know. I'll put about a cup in there or something like that. We want a good cheesy flavor. Whoever is your good friend, they would be proud to get a book because they could sit it on their coffee table and read it during these old cold nights we're having. And they will love it. I'm telling you, it's a good, good book. A lot of good recipes in it. All right, does that look like about a cup to y'all? You don't have to measure exactly. Just put your some in there. Now, you know that egg makes it thicken up in there. So I'm thinking I might need to add just a little bit of milk in there. Because when that cheese and all does, let me get a little bit of milk. Let me get that. Let's turn on the light. I forgot to turn on my light this morning. There we go. All right, let's get a little bit of milk. I got some sweet milk over here in the refrigerator. And we're going to pop this in the oven real quick. Quickly. There. Maybe you can see a little better now. Okay, let's put a little bit. Maybe 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. Let's see how that does. Ooh, that looks better. See, it's a little gooier. So take your casserole dish. Pour this over the top of it. And it's going to get soft, see, down in there. I'm not going to pre-boil or pre-steam my broccoli. I don't think it needs it because I've got it cut in such little pieces and I don't want it to be mushy. Sometimes when you pre-do it, it does. All right, I've cleaned my bowl out. Spread this out. When this is done, you might could put you a little bit of goodie on the top of it. I've got some leftover bacon I'm fixed to put on the top of mine, though. That's what I'm fixed to do. I'm kind of jiggling this around just a little bit so that all the pieces of broccoli are going to have a little goodie on it. You like the goodie part, don't you? Y'all seen this apron before because I've worn it a zillion times. It covers everything. Look at that. It's a homemade one. And it just covers me good, I'm telling you. And I got on a good sweater right here because I'm fixing to go somewhere and I didn't want to get cheese and sour cream all over it. All right. There you go. All right, here's some bacon bits. Not bacon bits, but real bacon I had left over from that Sunday school party I went to. We had a lot of stuff left over and they said, get you some. I said, I will. So I got that many. I'm going to sprinkle it on top. Ooh, that looks good, doesn't it? We're using what we have. Okay. Now I'm going to cover it with foil. I'm going to pop it in a 400-degree oven. Probably about 30 minutes or something like that. And there we go. Look what somebody made me. They melted their own candle wax, or wax, put them a wick down in here. They said they buy the wick in like a big roll and got their little wax. And they bought me some of these little cups, Fiesta ware. So I guess when I use my candle up, I can wash my cup and drink coffee out of it. So I'm leaving y'all now, and listen. I know some of you are saying, Brenda, you just trying to sell books. I am trying to sell this book. You're right, I am. I wouldn't be selling it if I didn't think it was a great book, but it is a great book. I'm proud of it. I've already given some to my grandchildren, and I want you to have one too. I want you to have one too. It's called Live Each Little Moment, y'all. And I did a red one and a blue one, and now here's the fall color one. I've got some great fall pictures in here of the family and us tailgating and stuff, and I know you're going to love it. So go to BrendaGanttBook.com today and order it so it'll be there in time for Christmas. Love y'all. Bye-bye.